It is my first time ever in Cannes. It's my first time at any film festival.
How many did you get?
100.
Shit, I'm one of the long ones.
I must not use an appropriate language.
What the hell did you just do that for?
Sit down. Give me some money.
What?
Some money?
Why?
Because I want some. And if you don't, my sister's gonna kick the fucking shit out of you.
How much?
All you got. Get it all out. Use well. Go on, quick, hurry up! Now every week, from next week on, I want £2 from each of you.
What?
That's what it costs to stay off the list.
What list?
The list of fucking death, bitch. Here's your shit fucking losers out of date fucking mobile.
It's broken.
Well, the book was given to me by Nick Marston, who's one of the producers, one of the people who runs Cuba Pictures. And he said, just have a look at this. It was right at the beginning, before the book was published. And I just couldn't stop reading it. I had to just consume it as quickly as I could. And I found it very emotionally engaging and very, it made me angry and made me upset and made me cry.
Can I get a new phone?
You've got a phone?
It broke. Can I get a new one?
No.
Why not?
You should have taken better care of the old one.
I think because two reasons really. I think whenever if you're telling a story and you're the director, for me, I have to associate with the centre of the story, and the centre of this story is a girl, a young girl, 11 years old, and she's very, she's full of vitality. She's not very cool, but she's an optimist, and she loves life and is inquisitive, and that's me. So I thought that I can understand her and I can get into her. I don't have a daughter, but I have two sons, and when I read the book, my eldest son was that age, and I think the book deals with parenthood as well, how to bring up your children. Bringing up children it's impossible to do that job well, so you just keep trying and failing and trying and failing, and that's a lot of what is at the heart of the book as well. So half to do with her and half to do with her father, I guess.
Mike?
Yeah?
When you're a teacher,
Blake?
will you still bring us treats and stuff?
No. That's all gonna have to end, skunk.
Really?
Well, you see, the relationship between student and teacher is by its nature...
You won't be our teacher.
Well, you never know, Jed.
Mike. By nature as well?
Well, it's adversarial.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that it'll be my job to see you as the enemy.
He's full of shit.
Somebody only worthy of my contempt.
Mike.
And you'll begin to see me that way, too.
Mike.
Whose go is it?
Yours.
Okay.
Yeah, in a way, it's interesting because I didn't think about that when I was reading it, but I'm sure you're right. There's something of that. It's finite. It's controllable. You know, there are no big car chases. No, you know, there's not multiple locations all over the place. So it just pulls it into the story and those characters.
Yes.
I mean, maybe.
I feel it's like a character of the film.
Yeah.
This neighborhood.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I think in a way it's, you know, with many good films, it doesn't matter how small you get. If the metaphor, if the community there is a microcosm of, in a way, England, or you know how we live now, how we live with our neighbours, not just in England but anywhere. I think it's it can work.
I'm sorry. Just trying to find the right moment.
You're gonna marry her.
Kasha, I know you're there!
Are you?
I don't know.
Because she'll leave us, Dad. The way she left Mike. Like Mum left us, like everyone does.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will! Don't lie! It'll all go wrong, Dad. Everything always goes wrong. Why do only bad things happen?
Good things happen.
Like what? Your sex with Kasha?
Yeah,
What
that's
about
it.
me? Or Jed? Or Rick? Or Mike? What about Mike, Kasha?
Mom, you
get
need to
out!
stop.
I don't want to talk to either of you. Just get out! It's my room!
Yeah, with great difficulty. I think we saw maybe 850 girls. And you know, we found some good ones, but I just couldn't, it just wasn't right. And I was working with a friend of mine who was doing a play at the National Theatre in London. And we were talking one day, and I said, you have a daughter, you have two daughters. And she said, yeah. And she showed me a little video of Eloise singing, because she sings and songs all the time. And I said, but the camera was behind her, so it was only the back of her head. So I was like, well, I can't see her face. Can you bring her in? And my friend said, well, would you let your children make this film? And I said, no, I wouldn't. And she said, okay, so no. And then I thought, oh, whatever. And she phoned me later on to say, you know what, I've read it and I think maybe it would be okay for her to come in. And then she came in and immediately it was, what a relief, you know. Yeah, she was straight away, I was like, okay, good. She's very intelligent, she's very instinctive. Tim Roth was fantastic with her, and Bill Milner, the people that really had to work closely with her, and Zana, they were, you know, they were very, very good. Everybody understood that the film was about her. You know, if you can have some fantastic actor come in, but if they think the film is about them, when in fact there's an 11-year-old here, that couldn't work. But you know, Tim has children, and Rory Kinnear has kids, and Cillian Murphy has kids. Everybody understood that's the centre of it. So you have to make the environment fun.